Hello, welcome back. Last time I started Polaris, which is a throwables level, and then just sort of stopped being able to do things halfway through a room. So hopefully I'll be better now, because I'm still here. In this place where I needed to pull off, what was it? A throw, then a reverse wave dash into bunny hop, then a throw, and I don't even know because I haven't been that far yet. If this explodes right away... Why do I feel like the translucency of this is changing, like based on where it is on the screen or something? Like I can't stop looking at how this one is very transparent and this one's very opaque. But it like fades in and out or something. Anyway. And then there's a whole lot more room here past what I've seen. That looks straightforward. Fall down, bubble, reverse, wave dash. Probably wall bounce, grab fish. Super with fish. Not sure what that piece of land down there is about. Right, okay, so throw fish against wall, dash up, throw it into the springboard thing, fall down. Right, that's another reverse. Wave dash, grab jellyfish. Wherever the fish is, I need to do something with it. So catch the fishbowl here. Ah, it will be on that little dark platform, just like the one that it's sitting on here. So fishbowl is there. Jellyfish needs to probably bounce on those. So throw it somewhere. Dash up, throw the fishbowl left, explode to the right, grab jellyfish, glide here, be done. So that's how that half of the room should probably go. Now, what's the beginning of this? I kind of remember. Yeah, and I remember having some trouble with it, but that's just always going to be... Okay, so it was something like that. No, right, so I wanted to... there was something different I did with... Right, I need hang time. I go up here, I go down, then I do that to get the jellyfish to be where it needs to be. But getting all my directions and timings right is very hard. Yep. Ah. Whoa, I'm in a weird place. I pulled it off. Okay. So when I grab that crystal... Okay, I see what I'm doing. That's not when I dash. Okay, I need to be more decisive on my down input there because it's just not coming out when I need it to. So part of the problem here is I find bunny hops hard to pull off at the best of times, reverse makes it harder, and having the wall just right there to bump into makes it harder still somehow. Just everything that's going on is stacked against me in that spot. I pulled that off like exactly once, I think. Maybe it was twice. Okay, so I have to go a little earlier or a little more left. I don't want to be too much earlier or I won't hit the ground while still dashing, so let's try being more left then. My thumb hurts in a very specific way when I do the inputs in this room. Okay, so I did the hop. I do, once again, right, yeah, I had this problem before. I have to come up with the time when I can repress the climb button. Should I turn on? No. You know what the rest of that sentence was, probably. Reversed climb inputs. So then I could just tap to throw. As nice as that sounds... It's bad training for the future, unless I want to, like, commit to that style of controls. I mean, I could try it, at least for practice? Okay. Well, when I get tired of dying in this way, and I want to die in a new way, maybe that's what I'll do. But I'm not tired of dying this way yet. Still got more deaths in me. Maybe even a success. Wouldn't that be nice? Ah, I was too low. That's right. I keep having that problem if I, yeah, I might be having it again. No, yes. Okay. Just the button presses. Okay, yeah, so this is being an actual problem for me. Grab mode, invert. Let's try this. Oh, that is... okay, that's gonna super mess me up. Oh, jeez. Let's at least make it work once. Okay, so here's where I learn I'm completely incapable of using this control style. Whoa. Nope. Yeah, no, this is... okay. I'll give it, like, a few more tries, but... yeah, that's too much retraining right now. When I am not even sure I want to retrain myself that way. That's just, like... I have too much muscle memory not compatible with that way of doing things. Yo, check it out. Okay, so I've done that before. Now I've done it again. How many dashes do I have at that point? 1. So I think I do actually... oh, my next move is easier than I thought. My next move... yeah, see that big crack in the wall? I want to make it larger by throwing a fishbowl into it. Not that crack, but yeah, so that's a target. Throw fishbowl into crack, dash up, then throw it left and explode. Maybe even just like carry it into that? More likely throw though. Okay, so I had the wrong next move there, and the left throw, the right throw, sometimes I say one when I mean the other, is going to be easier to pull off than the thing I thought I had to do. Okay, good. Just that momentary respite. Well, I'm climbing against a wall like that, which is clearly going so well with the jellyfish here. It's gonna make this feel more possible. But I still have to do the reverse bunny hop thing, and that's just always just going to be hard for me. Almost. It's just like, each individual part of it isn't that bad, but it's several parts altogether. There's the aiming the wave dash, making the inputs to reverse it, and hitting the second bit of land. Like, each of those things individually is a challenge. And on top of that, repressing the grab button, which doesn't sound hard, but it is. Like, just, it's incredible how much that makes things harder. Oh, what? Yo! Yo! Okay, so some of that was good. Okay, new record. Too high? Yeah, that's what happens in too high. I hit the wall and wall jump, and that's not what I want. Nope, gotta go lower. So when I encounter a room like this and it goes this way, I wonder... I always just have to think, like... is this meant to be a mid-level difficulty spike? Or is the author just better at these inputs than I am? Or is the whole level gonna be this hard from now on? Or am I close to the end? Many possibilities. Or, you know, is it just a case where, like, I've chosen the wrong route, or I just happen to be on a bad day? Well, this has spent 2 days now, so I don't think it's that, unless both days are bad in the same way. And it doesn't feel like I'm playing particularly worse than my usual standard, it's just that the things I need to do here are just that hard. I'd love to be farther left before I reverse my wave dash, but, you know, that requires being able to do things on purpose. That's an ability only conferred to me on occasion. Yes! Okay, so I didn't get the boost off of that. However, I'm actually still good here. Aw, my super didn't go because my timing was bad. Okay, cool. So, it's nice to see a bunch of new stuff for a moment. Now I can go back to just being too low for this jump forever. I'd rather not, actually. I could attempt to modulate my grab button press to grab later and get more height that way, but that's... If just pressing the button at all is this much of a mental load, that's going to be just completely impractical. So instead I'll just try to pick a trajectory that's compatible with that. I need to be throwing earlier. I'm not sure how much earlier. I'm not sure how much it matters, actually. Okay, no, I need another dash there. That explosion is very weak. It just gets me enough that if I do the extra dash, I'll have enough, but I will need the extra dash. Once again, letting me go a little slower than I was predicting, which is better for me. That was very late on the throw. Probably would have worked fine, though. Ah, I lost all my speed. No, I lost all my speed again. Yeah, so I'm just spacing out my dashes a weird way. Yeah, I did it again. Gonna lose my speed. No, I didn't. Care. The fact that my biggest problem spot is, like, right in the middle point of the room, once again, just makes me feel like this is a me problem. So, if you're that high, dash right. Or just hang back a little bit and wait for an up-left dash to be opportune, maybe? Oh, I didn't wait. Actually, what happened is my thumb came down on the dash button by accident. I was just trying to manage my climb inputs. But something else happened entirely. Okay, well, I'm getting some successes. I didn't think I was going to grab it. Always assume you will succeed. Make the inputs as if you will until you actually die. Because otherwise you'll throw away viable attempts that don't need to be thrown away. Okay. Sure, that waits so long. Okay, so the super dash there is unreasonably late. I have to be ready to wait a very long time for it. Okay. Alright, I got the rhythm of that, sort of. Oh, my throw dropped instead. Did I press down? I mean, that's what the evidence indicates. Whoa, that felt bad. This is not... It was recoverable. Surprising. So much stuff just has to go right there. It just doesn't... That? Yep, sure. I wonder if there's any, like, gym sections I could replay to get better at particular moves here. See, I get to this weird, awkward spot with that explosion. I need to either interrupt earlier with a dash, which I'm never going to be ready to do, right? No. Or hang back and get ready to do a more controlled upright over that. I think that's what I'd prefer. So let's make that a smallish explosion. It already is, but even smaller. Just gently, it restores my dash and moves me slightly to the right. That's the goal with that. Like, basically just don't hold right, maybe? Don't hold right. Okay, that worked. It was uncomfortable, but it worked. Why does that take 1,000,000 years to come out? Just like, it's always, no matter where I make the input, the bubble comes out later than I make it. It's like there's a regrab pause with the fishbowl when I do it. Alright, I'm gonna press the dash button to fast bubble out of there and see if that works better for me. But anyway, if I can pull off that super, I'll get close to that wall, throw the fish at it, dash up, throw the fish up there. Reverse wave dash thing, get the jellyfish there, grab the fishbowl, throw it left, explode. Dash with the jellyfish. Ooh. No. Grab the jellyfish before dashing, then dash with it, and hope you have enough height for that. Okay. Yep. Okay, no, I almost did that with confidence, but it was misplaced confidence. Dang. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, I didn't fast bubble. Didn't make it far enough. So that climb does need to be done better than I did it. That's for sure. Ah, I didn't know what I was doing, but I made it work almost. So yeah, I didn't fast bubble that one time that sort of worked, so I don't strictly have to do that. Ah, but I should be. I'll just have much more control if I decide when to dash rather than the bubble does. Because, I mean, I sort of know the bubble timing, but also I'm much more aware of when I've pressed the button than whatever the bubble timing is. Right. Ah, the recoil. Oh. No. At this point, these failures that I've had a lot of times have started to become disappointing. Right, I mean to... Okay, so I'm gonna press... That didn't work! No, there is absolutely an extra pause after the bubble goes that is due to picking up the fish again. Okay, so it's long enough that I can just actually react to when I start dashing there, probably. The reverse prior to that's a little harder, but there I have more control because there isn't an object in my hands. Really? It's distressing still just how much variability there is in those actions that I'm doing there. Alright, I'm just gonna wait. What the heck was that? How did you get a wall jump there? I guess there's a moment when I count as on the wall instead of the floor. Alright. Bunny hop would be easier for me if those blocks are spaced like one more tile apart. Ah. Oh, you didn't throw! I didn't release for long enough, I guess. Counted as still held. No, that's that frustrating thing where I just don't hold the direction for long enough. I tap up, I tap dash, I release up, then the dash goes off. Oh, now I'm having that problem with throw. Sort of. A different way. Or maybe I'm trying to throw while I'm still picking up, and that's how it's... No, stop it! Nope. Nope. Get that. Go there. Do that. Do this. Sure. Yep. Wait a million years. Go there. And I have to do a late grab, I guess? The thing I'm bad at? I feel like even that's not going to be enough, but it'll have to somehow. I need to adjust something I'm doing with my climb button, and that's always a distressing prospect. Because this throw... that next throw after that has become very unreliable. And I know what I need to do about it, but I'm not happy about it. I just need to not repress... Oh, Nope. I'm just like making two throw inputs essentially, and the second one's the one that's going. Alright, let's think about it this way. I want to throw when my horizontal motion stops, more or less. Okay, okay, okay. Now, don't die there. Nope. I have to commit to one thing or the other. There's two ways to do that, but if you try to do something halfway in between, it's guaranteed death. Well, I tried to commit, but it's not what happened. Okay, so I need to somehow get used to, like, not holding right for that explosion, I think, because I want to commit to the slower way. Well, even not holding right, I still make it as far as getting spiked. What if I hold left? Okay, let's fight the explosion. Ah! Fight the explosion. I can't fight that explosion. Okay, so interrupt the explosion with a right dash. It's just too powerful. Okay, that's just how it has to be. Wait a million years, do that, and how... Something's wrong there. There's something I just don't understand in that spot. I'm gonna guess I want to throw the fish and grab it after the super. Because yeah, I think holding it is just not going to work. It slows me down too much here and I don't end up in a good spot after. Okay, let's try throwing it the moment I grab it. Aw. What if that was theoretically recoverable? The bubble probably wouldn't have regrown in the time it would have taken me to do whatever I was imagining doing. I think what I was imagining also wouldn't have worked. Now I'm having this problem. But okay, gears are shifting, I'm perceiving things a little differently. Problems that were problems have ceased to be problems. And new ones have popped up. The moles have changed holes. Still using that ridiculous metaphor, huh? Apparently. What does that even mean at this point? Like, it's just become a thing that I say. How was it? Like, there was one extremely long room that I did, and, I was having a, like, rotating set of problems. And I represented that as playing whack-a-mole with, different things that can go wrong in the room. So when a new thing starts going wrong, that's a mole that's chewed a hole through my floor. Something like that! Sounds real silly when I put it that way. So, why did I not was able to reverse there? Was it because I hit the wall before the floor? Yeah, interrupting my dash. Like, I do have to hit the floor first. I don't know if I hit the floor and then the wall, yes I do. I do know that I can still reverse, as long as the floor is what I hit first. So it's an angle issue. Purely an angle issue. I'm doing sort of a different gesture for a part of that that's working better. Which part? What am I talking about? Yeah, right there, just the way I'm repressing my dash button. Didn't work that time, but... I'm kind of like almost pressing it the same moment I press the jump button, almost. Yeah, it's working great. Yeah, I'm just dashing earlier there. Yeah, okay, so dashing earlier there. Does the job. Right. As long as the dash actually goes off. Yeah, okay. Oh, I forgot to throw. Right, I need to do something different there. It's been so long since I made that plan, and that was the first opportunity to put it into motion. Whoops. Yeah, so surprise, today is just this half of this room. Which, you know, also includes the entire room. Wall before floor. That's not the order I want. It's the order I got, though. Darsh. I don't feel like I always get the same amount of explosion. Whether that's true or not, it's what I feel. Sure. See, like that seemed like a lot less. Okay. No, see, that was too much. Okay, great. Arr. So air earlier on that. Whoa. The more trivial a failure is, the worse it feels to do. Oh, that's new. Okay. Too early. And too much speed. Just, it's not always the same. Is it? It's probably just a matter of whether I'm holding right to get the explosion boost or not. Yeah, there I very deliberately did not, and I got the right amount of boost. Oh, I forgot to throw again! It's just too long in between attempts there for me to remember what I'm doing. Don't hold right. Okay. Okay. Throw. When? Not then. Later? I'm gonna have to guess later. So just before the bubble. Just before the bubble. Yes, like that. Yes. Still no. Is there something more to that? Like, what's going on in that situation? That's definitely a setup for a super. Do I want to use that bubble, then throw the fish, then go up? I feel like I just won't get enough height from that, no matter how I do it. But maybe that's the way. Like, use the second bubble first. And in the time that I'm spending up there, it'll regrow? Okay, let's try it. No, I didn't hold right. I still got the thing, though. Well, at some point I wasn't holding right. Maybe that wasn't the right point. Or maybe that's not what makes the difference. Gonna be extremely deliberate about it. Just, like, move your entire thumb off of the controller. Pressing nothing. I needed to dash, though. Pressing nothing. Okay. Just gotta be more deliberate about it. I guess that was too early. But yeah, theory was I use the other bubble. I don't know if that'll get me more height. Like, it starts from awfully low down. But it comes with an updash, and maybe that's what I need. Like an updash that refills me. Holding nothing. Okay. That's not it. No way. It is it. Oh, okay. Okay, well, and I get multiple attempts at that. It just feels weird and bad, but, like, that's how to do it. Just do the weird bad thing. Hold nothing. Okay. Shoot, I didn't press jump. My fault. Don't have to blame Madeline on that one. Okay, so... that won't do. Well, okay, let's practice this part, I guess. Well, that thing goes into orbit. Okay. Not the trajectory I expected. I guess I know where I'm catching it. On the way up. Explosion should take me through there. I hope. Hold nothing. Let's try holding on to the fishbowl the whole time, now that I'm using both bubbles. Maybe that approach will work better. Okay, yeah, room was less solved than I thought. But at least I'm able to work on the later parts now. Sometimes. More often than not, should not say, because that would be false. Why was my trajectory so weird there? Really? Still too low? Like, the earlier dash there is helping me get more height off of this, definitely. Like, that's clearly how the room is supposed to go. Hold nothing. Alright, so keep the fish. Ah! Well, let's practice this at least. Okay, cool. That can fall off after that, so I have maybe a time limit. Or maybe it won't always do that. Hold nothing. Okay. What did I decide? I haven't made any decisions. Throwing seemed... I don't know. Neither way seems particularly good. Like, I have to deal with a gigantic delay if I don't throw, and I deal poorly with that. I have to deal with just hoping I can catch up with it in time, like, and re-grab. Which does seem to be true, generally. Whoa. No? No? That's not gonna work. Hold nothing. I almost held something. Well, I guess I'm doing it with a huge, weird, bad delay. Oh, you turned around! Hold nothing. Okay. Alright, huge, weird, bad delay. Hate it. I'm gonna throw. Whoops! Don't know what my plan was there. I clearly had none. Had one there, I just didn't execute. Nope. I'm getting a dash on the ground and it's turning into a non-extended super and just... This room's hard. I'm not good at this game. I wish I was. That'd be nice. Okay, I'm here. Well, I should have committed to that, instead of just waiting and hoping the bubble would regrow just instantly. Unsurprisingly, that did not happen. Oop, I held right, but I got away with it. Throw. Grab, well, see, but then there's no good way to do it. Both ways are bad. So which bad way do I want? I don't know. Whatever gets the room done. Let's pick the one that lets me go slower. So I'm gonna hold onto the fishbowl the whole time. That's the plan. Hold nothing. Okay. Hold the whole time. I don't like that failure mode, no. Every time I try to commit to that, I decide I don't want to. Then I try the other way and also hate it. Is there a secret third way that I wouldn't hate? Probably. Will I figure out what it is? Probably not. Why did not the wave dash? I pressed all the buttons in the right time, in the right order, I thought. Okay, throw. Can I throw from in the bubble? Is that the secret third better way? Let's try that. Throw nothing? Okay. No, I cannot. Well, I did it. Yo! Well, there was another action I needed to do, but most of that was good. I think my jellyfish was not going to be in a good place. I should hold up for one thing while I'm doing that, just to be sure I don't lose more height than I would otherwise. So throw, dash up, throw left, hold right and grab, but the jellyfish is going to be way up in the stratosphere and I'll be down here on Earth, not able to grab it. Maybe not, but that's what I feel like is going to happen. Maybe I just have to do that whole exchange much quicker and get it on the way up. Oh boy. This room has a little too much stuff in it. No, I held right. At just the worst time. I like barely tapped it. I picked the exact time to get the explosion boost. And there was that throw failure again. I just need to release for longer. Okay, I can get used to releasing for longer. That's actually not a hard adjustment to make, surprisingly. Okay. I don't know which way I'm facing! It was the correct way, but I made a left input at some point in there and I thought it had ruined me. Therefore it did. No. Hold nothing. Jump that. Yarr! I'm just not keeping my cool. That's part of the problem. I get flustered and then I forget where I am in the script. I still don't know what I'm doing there. Like, every single run at that point is completely improvised. I have no script to follow. And well, that was bound to happen at some point. So after having played this game for a long time, I use the right trigger for my grab button. And I've noticed that on this controller now, the right trigger is much, much louder when pressing it than the left one. I've worn something down in that thing. Still functions great, it just sounds different. It will not surprise me if this game is what wears out this controller. Improvising. The thing I improvised worked great. Okay, so just go like super fast? No, exactly what I predicted would happen happened. I could dash up to grab the jellyfish, but then I wouldn't have the height later. Okay, so I'm doing something wrong there. What could I change? Like, okay, so what's the issue here? When I throw the jellyfish, I dash up, I explode, it is either a bit too little or a bit too much or way too little time until I'm recatching the jellyfish. I don't think it's the way too much option. Should I throw from farther left? Maybe that would work. Throw a little before dashing up to grab the fish. What I don't want to do is throw from way over here, adjust left and grab, and then go this way. So try to throw from left of the fishbowl. Also be way on the right side of the explosion if possible. That's a lot of directives to try to do in that panic spot. It already has enough going on in it as it is. That particular spot is certainly not the most hectic in the entire run. That spot would be right here. Throw from here. Oh, well, so that's a problem. I might re-grab if I do that. Okay, so don't throw from there. Throw from directly under the fishbowl. Well, now... Okay, since I've wrested some control back from the entropy I'm fighting, I can make small adjustments to when I throw that fishbowl. Let's try a little bit earlier than that. So like halfway down to where the bubble is. Sure wish I'd stop getting that weird bad jump. But that's not gonna happen, is it? Well, it'll happen at least for the duration of the one run that needs to win the room. What? My thumbs don't do what they need to do there, it's just, it's a very unnatural motion. Dash, jump, dash. Very fast, with also some other thumb has to time in concert with it. Well, I was too low. Like, this room just is not comparable to anything that came before in the level, but that wasn't that much. This is a third room. Third rooms often are significantly harder than the first two. First one's tutorial, and yeah, that's hard because I have to understand a new thing. Second one's like, okay, you get it now, do something with it. Third one's like, alright, you've done something hard, now do something twice as hard. Good luck. I feel like it's fitting that this is the last of the red lids that I'm playing here in this lobby, because, like, it is earning that position. Okay, I did a little earlier. It could have worked if my super had gone off. Wish I had control over myself and my environment. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? at least, you know, some of each. So, I don't think the earliness was the issue. I think that was more about horizontal position. But, like, You know what? Let's try something different entirely. Will I remember what I want to do here? Yes. Okay, I just waited like 100 years before doing the other thing there. Okay, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Whatever I did worked. Yay, I'm here! Okay, I did it. What was I talking about? I blabbered something that let me get through the room. I have no idea. Right, no, it was the fishbowl inside the bubble. So I carried it into the bubble. I did not even try for a super. I was just thinking, get onto that piece of land and do a regular jump. And I think the result of thinking that timed me perfectly for a super. Okay. Just these, like, corrective lies I have to tell myself in order to land in the place where the truth is. Just gotta bias enough in the wrong direction to fix a bias in the other direction, you know. Okay, well, level's not over. Want a peek? No. I'll do that next time. Okay, see you then to spend probably a long time in this.